Narendra Modi will inaugurate the Semicon India 2024 conference today. It's a three-day conference that will showcase India's semiconductor strategy and policy, which envisions making India a global hub for semiconductors. In fact, as we've been reporting, the United States and India are partnering to expand the semiconductor ecosystem backed by the CHIPS Act to enhance supply chains and for joint technological initiatives. But this three-day event in Noida, taking place at the India Expo Mart in Uttar Pradesh, will highlight India's strategy and policy for becoming a global hub for semiconductors. The conference has attracted top leaders from global semiconductor giants and experts in the field. And as you know, India has the capability to become a trusted partner in a diversified semiconductor supply chain globally, and the government will follow a predictable and stable policy regime. This is what our Prime Minister has reiterated as well. Meanwhile, the Noida Traffic Police has issued a traffic advisory for today in the wake of the Prime Minister's visit to Greater Noida to inaugurate the Semicon India conference. In fact, let's go across to my colleague Anushka Garg, who's tracking the traffic snarls for us at the moment. She's in Noida, I'm told. Anushka, as Noida gears up for the VVIP movement, tell us how bad the traffic is where you are and also the traffic advisory in place where you are reporting from at the moment.
Well, certainly with the Prime Minister visiting the Semicon event 2024 in Greater Noida, a lot of traffic diversions have been made for people, for the convenience of people. Also, let me tell you this, that the Prime Minister, it is a three-day event, and because of that, the Prime Minister will inaugurate this event today only, and keeping that in mind, a lot of traffic diversions have been made by the Noida Traffic Police. They have tweeted about the diversions on their Twitter handle as well, and for the convenience of public, the Noida Traffic Police have been doing rounds on the ground and announcing it to people about how the diversions are going to work. A lot of traffic-like situations were seen at Akshardham to Sarai Kale Khan Road, because of slow traffic, a lot of people were being inconvenienced, and a lot of alternative roads also. We have seen that visuals of traffic jam can be seen. Noida Police have also given a helpline number for people who are stuck in traffic for information and for the purpose of if any inconvenience happens, then they can call on the helpline number. Plus, let me tell you this also, that the heavy, light and medium vehicles have been restricted to use the Noida to Greater Noida Expressway. Some vehicles which are carrying emergency supplies like milk, vegetables and medicinal appliances have been exempted from this rule. But because of the VVIP movement, a lot of prominent roads like the DND road that connects Delhi to Noida to Greater Noida have been diverted for the public. People using the DND are advised to use Sector 16 Rajnikanda Road instead. Also, people who are using the Chilla border are advised to use the Sector 41A flyover road. Kalindi Kunj borders to Greater Noida vehicles will be diverted to Sector 37. Noida to Jewar toll, that is the traffic that is coming from Agra to Delhi, will be redirected after the Jewar toll towards the Sopta underpass, and also from Pari Chowk to Greater Noida West, vehicles will have to take Surajpur route. But because of the VVIP movements, also the attendees which are attending the Semicon event have been advised to use a certain road. By using that roads, they can avoid traffic jam-like situations. But also for the general public, the traffic diversions coupled with rain have been creating a lot of problem. A lot of visuals have been coming to us, and we can clearly see that a lot of traffic-like situations are being seen on those roads where people are struggling to navigate their way through the heavy traffic jam, slow traffic, and also visuals of traffic jam where people are trying to connect to the route. These diversions were kept in place.
I got it. Thank you so much, Anushka, for sharing those details with us. The police have suggested alternate routes for commuters, as Anushka Garg is reporting from Noida. These traffic advisories that have just been issued are for those commuters entering the city from various exit points from Delhi. In fact, Sriram is out and about checking up on the traffic snarls as VVIP movement initiates for the Semicon conference. Listen in to what Sriram had to inform us.
Expressway, as you can see, there is gridlock traffic behind me because of the Semicon event that is being inaugurated by Prime Minister Modi, and there has been quite a lot of traffic advisories that have been sent out by the Greater Noida and Noida Traffic Police. As you can see, the traffic has continued over here, and I'm getting information that the traffic situation has been such for the past 25 to 30 minutes, and the traffic police officials believe that the situation will continue for the next 2.5 3 hours. The traffic police, of course, had issued an advisory regarding the traffic, saying that the travelers from sector 37 to Greater Noida will be diverted through the sector 44 roundabout, and similarly, travelers traveling from the DND flyway towards Greater Noida will be redirected towards the Rajnikanda Chowk and sector 16. As we know that there was heavy rain in the morning as well, which has of course affected the commute of the travelers even more here in Noida, and the situation is supposed to continue for the next 2 hours in the similar vein. From that direction, from the Greater Noida roundabout, this traffic has been diverted towards this road, and the gridlock traffic is being caught at that particular position there at the red light, and most of the red light signals in and around the Greater Noida Expressway have gridlock traffic as we speak. And this situation, as the traffic police had said, has been going on for the past 25 to 30 minutes because of the event that is going to happen, and as Prime Minister Modi will inaugurate the event. Uh, there are also other advisories have also come up for travelers from Pari Chowk towards Greater Noida, saying that vehicles will take the Surajpur route, and similarly from Surajpur to Sector 130 in Noida, the traffic will be diverted towards Noida Sector 130.
In other news from Noida now, Greater Noida and cricket aren't exactly synonymous. Neither is its stadium counted among top venues for matches for top-tier domestic fixtures like the Ranji Trophy, let alone international cricket. But having found itself as host for a one-off test between Afghanistan, which is the home team here, and New Zealand, its unsuitability as a venue for serious cricket is now in the national spotlight. In fact, the stadium field was soaked in Greater Noida, and the Afghan board criticized the stadium and said that there were poor facilities and absolute mismanagement. Sriram has the lowdown for you.
I'm here at the Shahid Vijay Singh Stadium here in Greater Noida, where the Afghanistan versus Bangladesh test match was supposed to happen. And the first 2 days of the 5-day test match have of course already been washed out because of rain and the inability of the ground staff to clear out the excess water that has been flooded on the outfield. Today, this morning as well, there was heavy rain, and the flood covers and the rollers for the outfield had come out in the morning, and the field has again been flooded with water for today's game, and it is very unlikely that the third day of the test match happens. Uh, and if this day is also called off, it is quite possible that the test match as a whole will be abandoned. Uh, there is also another caveat with the story that Javagal Srinath, former India fast bowler and now official ICC match referee, he has been given the responsibility of creating a pitch report and an outfield report, which will suggest if this stadium is fit enough to hold an ICC event. Uh, and if his report is such that the ICC finds 6 demerit points for the stadium, the ICC can decide to suspend 12 months of action for any ICC game to be held at this stadium. BCCI has of course already banned the stadium from any domestic tournaments to be played here since the 2019 Vijay Hazare Trophy, and of course the BCCI has no part to play in the actual game that is being held at the stadium because of course they had already banned the stadium from any domestic tournaments. The Afghanistan Cricket Board officials had come out and said that they were given the option of choosing between 3 stadiums in India, one being the Chinnaswamy Stadium in Bengaluru, the Green Park Stadium in Kanpur, and the Shahid Vijay Singh Stadium here in Greater Noida. And the Afghanistan Cricket Board apparently went with this stadium because of financial reasons, and they have then gone on to criticize the stadium's ground staff and the poor facilities that have been given to the cricket board at the stadium, as the first 2 days of the test match have already been washed out without a single ball being